Happy birthday to legendary actor and comedian Eddie Murphy. What up, YouTube? It's X-Man1991. I am back with another video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. My weekend was crazy watching some sports. First off, I want to congratulate all the winners of this weekend's WrestleMania. Congratulations to Rhea Ripley. She is the new SmackDown Women's Champion. I was actually going for her because I'm tired of Charlotte Flair winning all these damn women's championships. It's like, give the other female superstars a chance. Congrats to Bianca Belair. She is still the Raw Women's Champion. Congrats to the bulk and skull of the WWE, Sami Zayn, and that fat CM Punk, Canadian Bacon, Eric Cartman, and Kevin Owens. They are the new undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions. Congrats to the almighty Bobby Lashley. He won the 2023 Andre the Giant Battle Royal. I was actually going for Bobby Lashley. I was going for Omos to beat Brock Lesnar, but Brock Lesnar is just unstoppable. I'll give him credit for that. And I give Austin Theory for retaining his United States title against John Cena. I gotta admit, night 1 of WrestleMania was better than night 2. And congrats to Becky Lynch and WWE Hall of Famers Trish Stratus and Lita for winning that triple women's tag team match. And we thought Trish was going to turn heel, but it was an April Fool's joke. I was going to get pissed if Trish was going to turn heel for the first time since 2005. That's good that Trish did not turn heel. But I know a lot of people are upset that Roman Reigns is still the undisputed WWE Universal Champion. I got to give Cody Rhodes credit because he did the best he could to beat Roman Reigns. If it wasn't for Brock Lesnar's former advocate, that big fat walrus Paul Heyman, and Solo did get tossed, but Paul Heyman should have got tossed. Solo came back after he got tossed, hit Cody Rhodes in the throat, allowing Roman Reigns to hit him with the spear, and Roman Reigns' Universal Championship title reign is still going. Who the hell is going to stop Roman Reigns? There are rumors saying that it could be him and The Rock facing each other next year at WrestleMania, but we don't know. We've got to wait and see. Now I got some sports to do a recap on. Just give me a moment. First, we're going to do a recap since you know baseball is back. First, the 4-game homestand opening season between the Chicago White Sox and our defending World Series champions, the Houston Astros. Let's go. Starting on Thursday, March 30th. Neither teams didn't score shit through win innings 1 through 6. Then the Astros finally scored a run in the bottom of the 7th inning. White Sox scored 1 run in the top of the 8th inning. White Sox scored 2 runs in the top of the 9th, while the Astros scored 1 run in the bottom of the 9th. But it was not enough for the Astros as they fall to the White Sox 3-2. The White Sox were undefeated 1-0 as the Astros dropped 0-1. Friday, March 31st. White Sox scored 1 run in the top of the 1st inning. Then neither teams didn't score shit through innings 2 through 5. Both teams scored 2 runs in the 6th inning. Astros scored 3 runs in the bottom of the 7th and 1 run in the bottom of the 8th, and neither teams didn't score shit in the 9th inning. Final score: Houston Astros 6, Chicago White Sox 3. Both teams were tied at 1-1. Now here's April Fool's Day's game. The Astros scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 1st inning. Then the White Sox scored 1 run in the top of the 2nd. Neither teams didn't score shit in the third inning. White Sox scored 2 runs in the top of the fourth, while the Astros scored 1 run in the bottom of the fourth. Neither teams didn't score shit in the fifth and sixth inning. Astros scored 1 run in the bottom of the seventh and 2 in the bottom of the eighth. And the White Sox scored 1 run in the top of the ninth. Final score: Houston Astros 6, Chicago White Sox 2 or 4. Astros were 2-1 as the White Sox dropped to 1-2. Now as a recap of yesterday's game. Neither teams didn't score shit in the first 4 innings. White Sox scored 1 run in the top of the fifth. Then they scored 2 runs in the top of the sixth. Neither teams didn't score shit in the 7th inning. The Astros scored 1 run in the bottom of the 6th. White Sox scored 1 run in the top of the 8th. And both teams scored 2 runs in the 9th inning. But it was not enough for the Astros as they would fall to the White Sox 6-3. Both teams are now 2-2. The Astros' next 3 games at the crib is taking on the Detroit Tigers, who, by the way, is on a 3-game losing streak. Before they head to Minnesota to go against their former teammate, Carlos Correa and the Twins. They got Good Friday off, so they'll play against the Twins Thursday, Saturday, and Easter Sunday. Then they head to Pittsburgh to go against the Pirates next Monday through Wednesday, before they head back home next Friday through Sunday, taking on the Rangers. Now we got a recap of NBA games to take care of. First, we're going to do a recap of the Chicago Bulls versus the Charlotte Hornets. The Bulls smoked the Hornets by 30 points. 121-91. DeMar DeRozan and Zach LaVine both had 23 points and 3 rebounds. Zach LaVine 3 assists, DeMar DeRozan 4 assists. So both of these guys were tied as the player of the game. Now, here's a recap of yesterday's game between the Grizzlies and the Bulls, with the Bulls beating the Grizzlies 128-107. The Bulls are now 38-40 as the Grizzlies drop to 49-29. Zach LaVine was the player of the game with 36 points, 3 rebounds, and 9 assists. Nikola Vucevic needed 8 more assists to go with a triple-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Ja Morant got a triple-double, 17 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists. Tomorrow, the Bulls will take on the Hawks before they go against the Bucks on Wednesday. Next, the LA Lakers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Lakers beat the Timberwolves on Friday 123-111. The player of the game was not LeBron. It was Anthony Davis. 38 points and 17 rebounds. He needed 10 assists to go with a triple-double. LeBron needed 4 more assists to go with a triple-double. 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 6 assists. D'Angelo Russell needed 9 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. 12 points, 1 rebound, and 10 assists. Rudy Gobert needed 9 more assists to go with a triple-double. 14 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist. Before I do a recap of the Lakers versus the Rockets, let's go ahead and do a recap of the Rockets game from Friday. And that is the Rockets taking on the Detroit Pistons. The Rockets snapped their 7-game losing streak, beating the Pistons 121-115. The player of the game was Kevin Porter Jr. with 33 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. Jabari Smith needed 9 more assists to go with a triple-double. 13 points, 11 rebounds, and 1 assist. Jalen Duren needed 10 assists to go with a triple-double. 11 points, 10 rebounds. Now let's do a recap of the Lakers versus the Rockets. I give the Lakers credit because they beat my Rockets 134-109. The Lakers wins their 40th game this season, 40-38, while the Rockets lose their 60th game this season, 19-60. LeBron wasn't the player of the game, but he got a triple-double, 18 points, 10 rebounds, and 11 assists. Anthony Davis was the player of the game, 40 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist. Rui Hachimura needed 9 more assists to go with a triple-double, 20 points, 12 rebounds, and 1 assist. Alperen Sengun needed 5 more assists to go with a triple-double, 18 points, 15 rebounds, and 8 assists. Next, the defending champs, the Golden State Warriors, taking on the San Antonio Spurs. With the Warriors beating the Spurs by 15, 130-115. And you should all know who's the player of the game. Steph Curry, 33 points, 2 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the Warriors lost to the Denver Chicken Nuggets by deuce yesterday, 112-110. The Nuggets are now 52-26 as the Warriors fall 41-38. Who was the player of the game for the Nuggets? Michael Porter Jr., 29 points and 11 rebounds. He needed 10 assists to go with a triple-double. Eric Gordon needed 3 more assists to go with a triple-double. 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Devontae DaVincio needed 6 more assists to go with a triple-double. 18 points, 13 rebounds, and 4 assists. So, congrats to the Lakers for beating my Rockets. Congrats to the Rockets for beating the Pistons. Congrats to the Bulls for beating the Hornets and the Grizzlies. Oh, and I got one more game to do a recap on, and that is the Heat versus the Mavericks. With the Heat beating the Mavericks 129-122. The Heat are now 41-37 as the Mavs fall 37-41. Jimmy Butler was the player of the game with 35 points, 3 rebounds, and 12 assists. He needed 7 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. Luka Doncic needed 2 more assists to go with a triple-double. 42 points, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists. So that wraps up my recap of the Lakers versus Rockets, Pistons versus Rockets, Bulls versus Hornets, Grizzlies versus Bulls, White Sox versus Astros, Warriors versus Spurs, and the Nuggets, and the Heat versus the Mavericks. Shout out to Mike Henry and Jamie and Katie Filer. A link to their YouTube page will be in the description box below, as well as the link to Haley Jade and Brittany's Just a Little Shady podcast. I'll be back after I do my workout to review the 1996 to 1997 schedule for Fox. Then we're going to reminisce 23 years of The Rock versus Shane McMahon from the April 3rd, 2000 edition of Raw is War. Say it with me, fam. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. No more talk.